make y'all laugh. And the dub got some thoughts for you to grasp. And me, Trey Star, sipping bottles, talking trash about every funny thing that done went on in the past week. We hit on everything from bad tweets to the soldiers on the concrete. Just know it's that deep. A podcast, so you know we're streaming live with an artist spotlight, so we can show our city's pride. It's do or die in the city that we come from. To be uncensored is something that we was taught young. Stop bullshitting with your radio station. Sunday 7 p is your new destination. Bars, the after party, uncensored. The after party, uncensored. The after party, uncensored. Uncensored, uncensored. The after party, uncensored. The after party, uncensored, uncensored, uncensored. Hey.
Hey, is the after party.
Guess it would have been good to do a mic check.
That was it. This is After Party Uncensored. I am missing one host to my left. This is my left, right? Yeah, her left. Trey Stars out for the next couple of weeks. You know, taking a little family time. But you know, who's back for the remainder of the season? It's the dub with his turban on. He get A-Rap money.
I just had to make sure that I ain't get my hair cut like I was supposed to.
Me, I'm looking rough.
Shout out to my man Ron that didn't come through on the joint, but it's all good, man. I know you out there hustling and stuff like that, so it's all good.
Every day, all day. Every day, all day. And of course, you know me, man. I'm Tony M. Childs, and this is episode number 46. We got 4 more episodes to go. 4 for this season. Maybe forever. But we don't know. We know we are taking a break to the new year. We know that for sure. Gotta regroup, refocus, and redo some things or whatnot. Yeah, that's about it.
I ain't know they brought me back to cut this shit off. Like, I had to stay where I was at. God damn.
But you know how we start each and every show with a topic of the week. What's more important, street credit or being a role model? Of course, we want to hear from you, our fans. Y'all need to start calling in, too. 240-544-7788. Once again, 240-544-7788. You want to start off or want me to go?
Well, you know, everybody will always take the easy road out and just say, hey, sometimes street credit is a role model to some.
True.
You know, at the end of the day, some people idolize that lifestyle, and that's the only life that they know. So everybody who's underneath them, that's all they see from them. So sometimes it could be that, but on the positive note, because that's where I'm at, I would rather be a role model to the youth to try to get them to the point to be, I wouldn't say better than me, because I'm not saying that I'm a bad person or I turned out bad, but yeah, try to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, achieve more goals than I did. And that's why I'm happy about most of the troops that I've had in my military career that have been underneath me that actually did listen to me to where they didn't let other supervisors or NCOs actually make them feel as though that the military wasn't worth staying in. And now they actually may rank above me. So shout out to them.
Okay. Well, the reason I brought up that topic was because we just see it so often, especially in a city where everybody is trying to, and I didn't want to use the word impressing, but you're trying to impress your peers, and I just don't get it. When you reach a certain age, we talked briefly about this on the last show. When you reach a certain age, I don't want to see you 50 years old throwing up your middle finger in a picture. I don't want to see you try to be in a gang at fucking 35 and 40, unless it is and I'm not glorifying gangs, but if you really are OG Cripple Blood, like,
right.
Don't be a gang by association. Don't do that shit, because when they hand you down that life with no possibility of parole, don't be like, I want my mama. Because it's nothing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
But this is
if
the
you're
thing,
about
the
that
world,
life, then you're about that life. But my thing is, when you have kids, or when you reach a certain age, and when I say it's street credit or being a role model, which one is important, My thing is, you know me, I never give a fuck what nobody thought about me.
Right.
That's never been an issue with me. My thing is, I have the credibility from the people who matter in my life. These people out on the streets, I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? So I got friends who be like, here's my debit card, here's my PIN number. I need to go to the bank for me because I can't run and go to the bank. Like, to me, that's my street credit. That trustworthiness, that honesty, that loyalty. That's my street credit. Not out here trying to be like, oh, yeah, I run with this, I run with that, and my name hold weight. Unless you are like a promoter, or you're a host on a radio show or something like that, where it's like you go in the building and be like, oh, yeah, so-and-so want to book this for tomorrow. You're like, oh, shit, they coming in here? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. But not because you get street credit because somebody want to be scared of you. Like,
yeah, but the whole thing is the way that social media has taken over the world pretty much. Everybody is pretty much putting on a show.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
when you post, you pretty much putting it out there for someone to see it the way that you want them to see it. So at the end of the day, I know that's not what we're talking about, but just on the bigger picture, bigger scale, that's what we're looking at here. That the world has evolved to where now everybody is posting or doing something to impress or appease somebody that's watching.
Social media is a lie. Majority of the time.
Okay, thank you.
Exactly. I saw that side. You was like,
hey, bro, you know, not to say that everything that
I mean, we saw that picture. We saw that meme when the dude had the apple paws in his nose and the forearm back. It was like, I mean, I see you.
Yeah.
And it was just like, zoom out, and he's just laying in the bed with some earphones in his nose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I get what you're talking about as far as street cred, as far as like, you know, trying to impress everybody.
Like, who's breaking the cycle? Who's going to break the cycle? Like, my thing is,
we need to.
Yeah, but see, never I put that say role model, because my thing is, if you turn around and say, for instance, you live in a neighborhood with a group full of kids. I mean, all your neighbors have kids, and say, for instance, you out here and you trying to be big and bad, and somebody that you're beefing with come through and shoot up them kids. They trying to get at you, or your child gets struck. You're gonna be mad. Why? Because you wanted to do this ongoing bullshit. You wanted to be the king of your block, and now you should just been a role model and be like, you know, I'm gonna grow up. I'm gonna do stuff for my kids. I'm trying to do stuff for my community. I'm gonna be a G of my community because I'm gonna have people look up to me because I'm trying to do the positive.
But do you think that's the right time to do that? Should we do it before then? That's what I'm saying.
It starts from birth.
Why are we sitting up here waiting until tragedy or something like that happens? So that's why I'm saying it's like, instead of us, not to say that we're just sitting up here asking questions, because you already know how we move, but
right.
The thing is, us as a people need to stop sitting around asking questions all the time, asking when are we gonna, and start being like, all right, we need to start.
Take the first step.
Take the first step, because at the end of the day, who else is gonna take it?
Right.
Everybody's gonna continue to ask questions. That's all we do all day is ask questions. Shit, when you log into social media, when you log into Facebook, what's the first thing they ask you? What's on your mind?
Yep. So, of course, you know, that's our take on the situation. So make sure you call in at 240-544-7788. Right now, we going to run through these quick old topics of entertainment news. Hey, hold on, my echo don't work? Okay, I'm going to do that again. Entertainment news. We're going to start off with James Harden, man. James Harden, you already know, the dude that played for the Houston Rockets. Currently, he was in the Bahamas, and he gave $10,000 to a family that was fishing for food. We actually had the clip about the whole ordeal. Deezy, go ahead and roll that clip for me, please.
What's that? There's a struggle out here, so I gotta make sure. Hold on, man. Showing love. Struggle is real. Amen. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, big man.
It's always to have money and give it to people and
man, listen,
shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
If I just had $10,000 as pocket change,
I was gonna buy you some fish. That's about it. But I wasn't go.
Nah, I'm saying if you got
$10,000
$10,000 pocket change, bro, they fishing for food, like fishing for like a whole meal. Like now, if it was just some random folks that was just out there that just was looking bummy.
Yeah. Speaking of money, Apple is giving away $1 million, but there's a catch. Apple currently is offering $1 million reward to anyone who can hack an iPhone. It is an expansion of the Tech's Giant Bug Bounty program, but the reward has never been higher. A couple of years back, they offered a $200,000 reward for finding problems in the iOS device, and this program first launched in 2016. I barely know how to use my iPhone as a goddamn is.
First of all, I ain't an iPhone user. Droided up over here for life. I'm gonna just say that. But then secondly, I'm gonna say, how do we get in or to know that these people that's trying to hack into this phone? Because if anybody's watching this podcast, I need a couple hackers.
Yeah, forgive some of my debt. You know what I'm saying? Moving up to NYC, Caesar of Black Ink Crew was currently arrested over the weekend for driving with a suspended license. Bruh, you just started Black Ink Crew Compton. I need you not to do that ever again.
Bro, why did you pick that picture out of all pictures you could find for him?
That was the first one I popped up.
Bro, what the?
And that's
like,
the picture on the show.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like people looking at this picture and ain't even listening to what you talking about. They like, what did he say again? What did he say?
Moving along, you remember Coming to America?
Yep.
John Amos, the father, and also the manager
That's
of
my
McDowell's, is reprising his role in the new Coming to America reboot. Also, James Earl Jones has signed on as City Hall, of course, and Wesley Snipes has joined the cast. I don't know what the fuck for, but he's joined the cast. Coming to America, whatever you like. No, we ain't going down that road. But yeah.
Speaking of role models, you just pointed out one of my role models right there. I used to watch Good Times all the time. I always wanted to be James Evans when I got older, when it came to my kid. So now y'all see why my kid acts like she does.
Your twin? Moving on. Megan Thee Stallion has teamed up with Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign for a Hot Girl Summer. That track. First of all, I hope y'all cleared it with the City Girls for that first two lines in there. Second of all, it's going to be the anthem of the rest of the summer, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I think the song is a 5.
You know, I ain't even listen to that shit.
He's looking for Megan. And Nick.
It's
Nick.
but this Hot Girl Summer and can we just get rid of it all, please?
Want to move along?
Yeah.
Frontier Airlines is giving away free fare. Yes, Frontier Airlines giving away free fare for the whole month of August. If your last name is Green.
What is this, Soul Plane? What the fuck is going on around here? You got a last name got to be Green? All right, so I'm just saying.
No.
Never mind.
I mean, you don't got no Wi-Fi. You don't got no entertainment on this. So, I mean,
I just need to get the way
it's
I'm
a Greyhound bus of airlines besides Spirit,
Hey.
which I would not fly because I ain't trying to die.
Soul Plane.
This next story, dude, you are the Bama of the week. No, you're just the worst father of the week. Phoenix dad accused of choking teen daughter during argument over last slice of pizza. When the police pulled up to the house, she had a busted lip, a black eye, and a patch of hair pulled out. Bruh, Domino's is $5. Bruh, I'll give you like $10. $11.
Over a slice of pizza, bro.
So yeah, so he's facing child endangerment and child abuse charges.
It's fucked up. What did the pizza have on it?
If it was a cheese pizza, I mean, was it premium cut like pepperoni and shit?
Like I just wanted to actually know.
What was on it?
Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
All right. As we come to the end, man, I wish they do this in the United States. Chevy Chase Banks forgives all of their Canadian customer debts. Canadian already has free health care and free education. So now you're getting ready. I'm like, I should went up there and ran up some goddamn.
Look at
bills.
Drizzy up there getting it in, boy. Shout out to the 6. Yeah. Got him.
And the last important entertainment news topic I have, our former Vice President Joe Biden gets the side eye. What happened? What happened? Oh yeah, I kind of forget. Let's back up some. Before we get to Joe Biden, Walmart hashtag boycott Walmart is trending on Twitter and social media right now. The reason why currently, they're undergoing that whole incident last week with the gentleman who walked in and shot up all them people in El Paso.
Okay. Yeah.
The reason why they had hashtag boycott Walmart is because Walmart made a statement and said they're going to stop carrying violent themed games, but we will continue to carry guns and ammo. The fuck? Yeah. You want to say something about that?
I guess I got to go to Target now. I got to get my sweatpants,
Amazon.com.
bro. I got to get my sweatpants. So.
And last but not least, our former Vice President Joe Biden gets a side eye for making a comment that poor black kids are just as smart and gifted as the rich white kids. People wasn't taking that too well, but we have the actual statement on video. These roll that clip.
And the other thing we should do is we should challenge these students. We should challenge students in these schools to have advanced placement programs in these schools. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids. No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it.
I'm voting for him in 2020. That's it. I'm voting for him in 2020. That's just my opinion.
Got no choice.
But that's in entertainment news. When we come back, man, we have our special guests, the trees in the building. As we go to commercial break, man, check out Drop That. Stay tuned for more After Party Uncensored. That's it.
Drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. Pistols bursting out, body dropping, hitting the floor now. Next thing you know, them feds kicking the door down. Shit be really crazy, niggas know how it goes now. Holding 30 on the waist to come to a show now. So if you want it, you can catch a shot to your face, boy. We just from a hood where niggas known to erase, boys. Shit done really done changed. No, this ain't no game. Now I'm in the streets every day, man, this shit just really looks strange. I just wanna get my life right, but they don't wanna see a nigga shine like a light bright. I just wanna get my life right, but they don't wanna see a nigga shine like a light bright. Rock goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop.
Okay, 12 gauge, nickel plated, Desert Eagle 22s, ripping through your fabrics, lift your soul up out your shoes. Front page broadcast, now you on the news. Family mourning, baby moms crying out them fucking blues. They'll kill you in these streets about that life, watch what you choose. Or it's that blood you'll ooze if you ain't handy with them tools. Keep your ass up in the school with them white boy rules. Cause the street knowledge ain't for college. Cop a clue, we've been decimated, most of us segregated. The housing project experiments, niggas dressing small feminine, smoking government filament, the popo in the streets, putting niggas under sheets. Now how the fuck y'all niggas militant?
Drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. Nah. When that thing go pop. When that thing go pop. Thing go pop.
Yo, welcome back to After Party Uncensored. We got a special guest today. You know, y'all want to go ahead and introduce yourself to the world?
Yeah, you already know it's the trees in the house, Washington, D.C.
Carl Koshak.
And Serious Food, that's me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Thank you guys for coming on the show and blessing the show. So, we will get right into it, man.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Was that y'all song that we heard on the commercial?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Man, listen, I got to find that, so I go ahead and put
Oh,
that
I
in the
listen
truck
to
when
them.
I'm,
I listen
when
to tracks
I'm
and
riding
some
the ball
tracks.
here.
They are.
Oh, y'all
I'm about
riding
to
with
bang
that?
the fuck out of that one.
Y'all riding with that right there?
Yeah, I'm about to ride with that one.
Okay,
I'm about to ride with
that's
that.
good. That's good.
My
look
man,
right
my
there.
man Fool over here, he produced the track. Me and him both established MCs, songwriters, producers, what have you. We've been affiliated for a minute, almost family. You know, we just at the end of the day, man, we some true hip hop heads, some serious like true school hip hop artists. You know, I mean, we've been grinding for a minute, always continuously writing, producing. You know, I mean, we check out the new school, we check out the old school, but I think our vibe is more line of the kind of like the '90s MC style, where we, you know, I mean, we try not to talk about nothing that we haven't lived. You know what I mean? It's no falsifying or glorifying anything. We just giving it to you straight facts. So it's almost like it's hood hop, street hop. It's like real educational to a point where whatever he been through or whatever I've been through, if we put it on a mic and somebody younger listen to it, then they can take from it and learn from it. And it's not a thing like, well, we preaching to somebody, you know what I mean? It's like if I did something negative or he did something negative and we put it on the mic, it's up to the listener to say, all right, well, they lived that, they did that. We can't do that, but we still trying to bring you quality music, not nothing that you've heard, but more original, because whatever he produces come from his soul and whatever I produce come from my soul. But when we come together, you know what I mean? It's like I try to vibe off his experiences. He try to vibe off my experiences. And we just put it right there to you in your face and try to be honest about it. You know, we ain't trying to glorify nothing or be stereotyped or whatever. We just trying to come across as some true MCs. And we trying to more or less bring something to the DMV area where, you know, they can't say, well, y'all trying to sound like New York cats, or y'all trying to sound like cats from down south. Or, you know, y'all not representing the go-go, or this, that, or the other. It's just that Washington, D.C. has more to offer than just go-go or some cats getting on a mic talking about, well, I'm in the kitchen stirring the pot, this, that, and the other. It's more to us than that. And it's about being a true artist and true hip-hop head. So that's how we feel. But Food can speak more on it.
So can I ask one more question? It's funny that you mentioned that, because our topic of the day was basically asking what's more important, street credit or being a role model? And it's kind of like what you just said, kind of touched on it, but exactly. If y'all can go ahead and elaborate on it, because that's funny that y'all did that.
Yeah, well, being a role model is always, is always well for the youth. man, for them to see a positive role model, man, that's something good in this world that we living in nowadays. You know what I mean? Because ain't too many things out here positive right now. So, you know,
Facts.
being a positive role model is always good. You know what I mean? Out here. So, you know what I mean? So when we mix those type of things and elements inside of our music, some will catch it, some will don't. Those who hear, they hear. But that's how we move though with our music though. I mean, it's just all about this positivity, man. Snatching the goodness out of this badness that we living in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, speaking of, you know, you say y'all gave like that 90s feel and giving nothing but realness, which is so rare in this new state of hip hop.
Yeah.
What is y'all opinion? I'm scared to even ask this. 'Cause I feel like it's going to come to us, y'all just going to just let loose. What's y'all opinion on the new era of rap and what I like to call them also mumble rappers? Like, what is...
I'll give you one better. I'll give you one better. As a MC who's also a poet and a lyricist, always check for lyrical content or what have you. And like I always tell Fool, I said, you know, I listen to our stuff and I listen to like Nas and, you know, MCs like that really has something to say. But as far as today's new school artists go, to even call it mumble rap is giving it too much credit. That's just my opinion. Anybody got something to say, we can speak about it on the mic. That's serious. So, but my true opinion, it's almost like they got a bunch of cats off the back of the yellow bus and was like, look, here go a beat. And everybody like, it's like when you an MC, you got 16 bars. You got to try to put as much information in between them 16 bars as you possibly can to make yourself stand out, to separate you from everybody else. That's how you have longevity as an MC, right?
Right.
It's I can get in the mic booth and be like, all right, I'm on a hood, I'm on a block, stirring up the pot, got it going on the pot, right? But when you grab a mic and you an MC and you talking to the youth or you guys that are like my peers, if I'm on a mic and I say, I'm in a hole, plead my case, going out of my mind, see these snitches want me to sell out my soul like I badger dirt for time, and while the devil's in the corner serenading blood for wine, hey fool, look man, I look him in his face like ghoul, not in your right mind. To the left is Death God, and I know niggas sinister. They got him camouflaged in my colors like, oh yeah, he my brother, and I'm supposed to love you, Negro, please look. You can get these infested like family trees with HIV. From hoop dreams to a GED, please believe what I conceive, ignite the air, the night that you breathe. Come on, man, that's how you MC. That's just off the top of the head. So that's what we do.
Facts.
Whoa, my God.
Bars.
Facts.
Bars.
I bet y'all wish y'all was in the studio right now, don't y'all?
Right,
yeah,
right.
you motherfucker.
I want to say another thing. Me and my man had a chance to holler at some folks a while ago that represented Maybach music. Cat here in D.C., right? Me and this dude's wife used to work together, right? The brother came at me and my man and said, look, I like y'all music. You got to give me 5 stacks to talk to the boss, right? You supposed to teach one, educate one, and help pull up. D.C. is like crabs in a pot. You got cats that get on. They don't reach back to dudes that got talent, right? Like at the end of the day, I'm a visual artist also, right? I went to Duke Ellington School of Arts.
Shout out to Duke.
My man over here.
Word.
My man over here.
Acclimates.
No, I MC, he MC. My man pulled me to the side like, okay, well, you got all that under your belt. You rhyme, I rhyme. But let me show you a different way to flip your math. All right? Not sound like him, not try to speak on what he lived, but just adding different words and different metaphors. See, that's where the English and all the composition and the run-on sentences come from, educating yourself in school. If you pay attention to your grammar as an MC, don't be afraid to pick up a dictionary and read. Or, like when him and I in the studio, and I might say, well, fool, flip it this way. He add a different spin on it. We learn from each other. A lot of cats is too naive, or they don't want to really vibe off one another. Because then it becomes a competition thing.
Exactly.
If we both eat, then we both grow.
We know we always had the discussion when artists come on the show. I got a lot of family in Atlanta, and I always use Atlanta or Texas as an example. Houston, you go down there and like they actually have like writing sessions. They actually go and do like not just regular like freestyle ciphers, but they actually have like a jam session where they're just like feeding off of one another. And here it's like, I don't fuck with you. I don't know you and your partner. Y'all ain't with us. No new friends. All that bull.
Right.
But you may be blocking your own blessings. I don't know you gonna be the next year. We gonna be the next year.
Right.
And then I'm be like, oh man, remember you ain't fucking me like
Right.
a year
That's
ago
how it happens.
because you wanted to be, stuck off to the side or whatnot. But I didn't take y'all class. Sure, I ain't write a song in goddamn.
That's what's up, man.
Like 8 years, like really always. So,
Hey, look,
of course, my Instagram name was Songwriter DC, and I got more of to writing R&B, because I'm like, that's where the money is. Like just having your publishing and your songwriting and everything.
Right.
And I'm an ASCAP member. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but see what you just said, BMI ASCAP, songwriting, your own publishing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to get your name incorporated, own your image, own your likenesses. A lot of guys don't know that. That's
A lot
why
of these
they-
rappers
that's why
don't do nothing.
that's
They
why
even
that's why
ASCAP
they
or
end up
BMI
signing
members.
these 360 deals.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see, when they sign this 360 deal, they don't understand. That management and that label get half of everything you do.
Yep.
Facts.
If you get an endorsement deal, they in your
Half.
pocket.
Yep.
So you know what I mean, you got to know how to maneuver and move. You got to be smart business wise. That's like if me and him get a deal today tomorrow and they give us 300 stacks or 500 stacks, right? 500,000 for you people. Okay? Anyway, they give us
At the party
500,000.
Uncensored, they know what you're talking
Yellow
about.
bus.
So 500,000, right? We know the label just advanced us some money. So let's say y'all play a song of ours and it's popping, and every club in DC was like, you know what? We gonna give y'all 20,000 to come through and do the show, right? Out of that 20,000, if we take 10,000 piece and pay back the label, by the time it comes for us to get our residual checks, the label ain't got nothing to snatch from us. They got to give us all our money back.
Yep.
They don't
Real
think like
life.
that. You can take some of that money, invest in property in DC, flip it, sell it, pay the label off again. Don't think about that. Start up another business. Invest in something. We both producers or whatever. Start up your own production company.
So
Start
you
your own
sound
company.
just like me, only because I just was talking about it with all our people basically being like, I want to start off one thing and have that finance something else, that finance something else,
Exactly.
to finance something else.
A
And then when I
chain,
get
a
to the
chain.
point to where everything is comfortable in my life, then I turn around and be like, I'm trying to make your life comfortable. I'm trying to make your life comfortable. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I can sit up here and help you out while I'm doing it.
Right.
But how much help can I really give you when I'm trying to do it?
Exactly.
Right.
Now, when I get up there, now, of course, like I said, you still with me while I'm going up. But at the end of the day, when I get up there, now I can sit up here and be like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Exactly.
And everybody who rides with me knows that I'm going to do that anyway. So
Exactly.
that's why
Exactly.
they always support everything that I do, just like I support my man and everything he do.
Point.
So
Point.
Right.
But like you said, y'all made up a good point in the beginning of the interview. Educate yourself, because I had the pleasure to go into a music production school and taking music business.
Yeah.
And when I found out how much an artist get off of one, well, there's no CDs now, but off of one album, I was like,
Yeah, kibbles.
what the hell?
Kibbles.
Like
Kibbles.
cents.
Sense, exactly.
Cents. And y'all be like, oh yeah, y'all see all these, and people like, oh yeah, I got this car. No, you didn't get nothing. That was an advancement.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, if you turn around and don't think that's an advancement, they start deducting that from while you on tour 9 months out of the
Exactly.
year to pay for that. You wonder why you only getting 40,000 at the end.
Exactly.
That's the
Facts.
reason why. They're not
Facts.
educating themselves. They want it right now, like you said. Y'all been grinding for a minute. These younger generations, they don't want that.
Right.
They want it now. They trying to impress everybody. We was talking about that earlier before y'all came.
Quick
they want to
fix.
impress everybody. You can.
See, the thing is, it's not about like what me and Bob, me and Fu here. Our thing is, we know our originality is always gonna come to the forefront. Like you never heard our music before. You heard it. You like, I got to bump this in the truck, right? Everybody that knows he and I are like, yo, God, y'all need to be on.
Yeah.
Y'all need to do this. As the elders would say, due season. You know what I mean? Due season. But your strength or your main objective is to remain hungry and remain true to yourself. Don't get caught up in everything that everybody else does. Cause I kill myself if I put on some skinny jeans, and that's just my opinion.
That's
You know what I mean? I kill
Oh
myself.
man, you about to open up a
My
whole
sweatpants
can
get
of
too
worms,
tight.
man.
Like, oh wait, hold.
You gonna open up a whole can of worms with that topic right there, man.
Yes, sir.
These
Speak on
skinny
it, fool.
clothes,
Speak
man.
on it.
I don't know, man. You already know where the skinny tight clothes come from, man. It's like a feminine type
I got the
of style,
wrong
man,
thing.
and everybody know, man. So you know it ain't even no secret, man.
But it's like the same dude with the dudes be sagging if they knew where they really came from.
Hey,
Hold up,
man.
man, but
You know what I'm saying?
Even on that, think
Wow,
about it.
man.
If you go back to the 1920s and you look up the word swag and it says secretly we are gay, brothers don't know that.
Wow.
Yep.
Right? If you go to jail, like the dude that was on jail, the Notorious Butthole Bandit say when you come in
On the
there,
Boondocks joint there.
when
Wow.
you come in there with your pants sagging,
Right.
I'ma get that.
You already know what that meant.
And he
Now,
sat up there and said that.
Yeah, and they laughing like it's a
skinny
game.
outfit,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they laughing like
Like
it's a
this
game.
man is sitting there in prison telling you on this and
I'm
y'all still
taking it.
sitting up here laughing about it. Like,
Yeah.
he just
Right.
playing the game.
Nah,
Oh,
he
they
ain't
put it on
playing.
Boondocks. No, this is real life.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you think about the change, I can't even say the progress that they've taken in fashion. If you think about the change in fashion, it's European.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel me? It's European, a European gay style. Brothers don't wear. We don't. Yeah,
Flat out.
To each his own. You can wear a suit that's form fitting. Your brother stay in shape. Sisters like that. But for me, a skinny suit, hot water, some colorful socks, and like
Golf cap.
Nah.
He said golf cap.
Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Now, I throw on a suit. My lady tell you, I throw on a suit when I'm doing an art show or art exhibit.
Right.
I'm gonna look professional. Right. And a lot of times when I'm doing the side segue, but anyway, a lot of times if I'm doing an art show, if they don't know who I am and they admire my artwork, I sit back. I sit back and I watch our people, our melanated people, not black, think about the tag, but anyway, we ain't gonna touch that. Our melanated
get
people.
deep out this
And
motherfucker.
another thing, y'all should find out exactly where the word Africa comes from. That's not the name of the motherland, but we ain't gonna touch that. I ain't even go all the way over there. Because my lady told me not to go off topic, so I ain't gonna go off topic. I'm gonna try to keep it hip hop, but in a sense,
That's why he brought
that
you in
is
here.
hip-hop.
He brought you in here so he go ahead and calm
She's
down
like,
a little bit.
she's like,
Nah, but seriously though, man, it's cool to see the young cats make money, but it's also sad to see the
selling their soul.
Hey man, they selling their souls left and right. They
Man.
ain't signing it blood. They signing out their buttholes, Holmes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Gino, if you watching this, we got somebody for you to sit down and talk to real quick. Cause
Yeah, 'cause Gino, you and
Yeah.
Gino, I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all will be on the same limbs of
Hey,
just
hey,
talking.
bruh, as Ice Cube said, no Vaseline, Holmes. They
That-
coming at them with condoms dipped in glue and glass, raping them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And people just so desperate now.
And look, at the end of the day, think about it. The Ghost Riders ain't even been resurrected yet. The Ghost Rider's still writing like he dead. He writing from under the coffin. Whoever they have these cats, Ghost Riders is garbage.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, any of these so-called new school cats, like I told Bob, if we get on a day tomorrow, if me and him performing, or if we go to a cipher, it's gonna be a problem. Cause I know he gonna bring his A game. I'm gonna bring my A game. But at the end of the day, we gonna represent the hip hop, the true hip hop. See what I'm saying? So it's like with this new school thing, it's cool, it's fine. You get on, you got a hit song. Tomorrow you a dream. You know you a has been. They don't even know you. But see, the thing about being an artist, you wanna have some longevity.
Yeah.
In any era, you wanna stand out. You wanna be able to come with something new and the dude be like, yo man, that's the trees all day.
So I'm glad you said that, because you said if y'all was to get on, do a cipher, and it'd be a problem. Now, also with the state of hip hop, I'm gonna take for instance, Talib. Yeah, I couldn't think of his last name. For some reason. I
Yes,
was gonna draw
sir.
a blank.
Talib Kweli.
And
the mighty Most Def.
Most Def,
Black Star.
Common, all those.
Yes, sir.
All those that's in the same league as you all.
Respect.
They are also at the same time are killer with the pen and pad
Facts.
and the
Awesome.
vocabulary.
Exactly.
But they are also the most underrated, the most.
That's the problem.
The most that don't have the most airplay.
That's the
so
problem.
my thing is, how do artists like them, including yourselves, how do y'all get back on top as far as changing the people's mind of the new generation, not to just talk about money, sex,
Club,
and cars,
right.
Or
and
mumbling.
Well, I
or
feel
hot
like,
girl summers.
I feel like cats like us, I think they forgot to get back in the studio and keep on going and keep doing something and not just sitting back on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to everything and just keep pushing and spitting something, putting something out there.
Shout out to my nigga Rambo Fame.
You already know.
But you think that y'all had to grind twice as hard, and that's why some of the people like your peers who are lyricists or MCs have just gotten older and tired, and they just like, let me go to my regular life and raise my family, and I do it for sport and fun.
I really don't.
But
I really don't think they want to dumb themselves down. I really think they want to keep their whole like aura of who they are. I don't think they want to dumb their music down. That's what I feel like. Because you got to dumb your music down nowadays for it to be relayed in some type of way to the people now.
So my last question would be, what do you all plan on doing to change it?
Man, it's just staying true to ourselves. We're always working on new beats. See, the thing to me is, if with the production, if you can capture the ear with the production, then you gotta go back and listen to the lyrics, right? Because it's almost like, okay, like you say, with the wordplay, right?
Right.
So if I say something like, yo, get my money right, because if I sense that shit ain't tight, it's like you telling the dyke that pussy and tits is on strike. Now I'm emotional. Post a child for anger management. Nigga, I C4 that'll make you abandon shit. Camouflage masquerade like some magician shit. Like this position, hey, y'all niggas think I'm flipping shit.
Yeah.
See, now they gonna go back and listen to that.
Right. Shout out to Maybach Music, man. We love y'all beats, man. All we need is some production behind us, for real, man. I ain't even gonna lie, because that'd be a big part, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like your production, them beats, man. You know what I mean? Shout out, man. Boss, man. Yeah, keep it pushing, y'all.
Boss.
Yeah.
Oh. But some of these youngins are not smart enough to break down the words.
But see, that's where you get them with the music.
So, and y'all probably gonna kill me for saying this, and I always go back to an interview about 10 years ago. I think it's been about 10 years now. Dream. Everybody was like, the dumbest song you could ever wrote at the time was the Rihanna Umbrella. He said, how did it become such a hit? He said, think about it. People today don't want to have to listen and think about their music. They just, if you drunk in the club, what's the one part you remember about that whole song?
The hook.
Umbrella, Ella. It's like shit, Ella, Ella.
Right.
And you ain't gonna remember nothing else. He said, so you got to kind of monopolize off of that.
Right.
Just in order to be a successful songwriter, because that's the way it's going. Does he agree with it? No, but he said that's what the masses want.
Right. But it's a way to bend things.
Yeah. Most
It's
definitely.
like if you go to Atlanta and you got a destination, you know how to maneuver through the Spaghetti Junction.
Yeah.
So there's a way to bend your lyrics, bend your production to capture the ear. Because eventually, if you put out something hot like our song, Something Out of Nothing, if you listen to the hook is catchy as ever.
Y'all got that track in here?
Y'all got that track to Something Out of Nothing?
Y'all need to hear that, man. Y'all need to hear that,
Drop that Day by Day, and it was a production track you gave me.
Something Out of Nothing is on the CD. If he could go to SoundCloud, he can pull it up.
Okay.
But I don't need a key to start. You can quit acting hard, making something out of nothing. And then when you hear it, it's catchy. But then when you hear the lyrics, in that little bit of space, the lyrics is catchy, keep you bopping. But when you listen to it, we done told the story. So it goes back to the grammar, the run-on sentences, the adjectives, nouns, verbs, synonyms, homonyms, for my undereducated people.
Yeah, they say that.
All right, okay.
I'm tired of people saying two with one O. It's like two O's.
Right.
Can't decipher weather from weather. Like, yeah, we go.
Wow.
That's another whole nother subject.
Yes, sir.
That's another whole subject.
Oh,
you know how it is. But recently, this week, a list came out of top. I'm gonna switch to female artists now. Top of your top 50 female artists of all time. Somebody like Rod Digger was like number 40.
Big up, Rod Digger.
But
Yes,
they put
yes.
Flip mode.
but they put Nicki number 3.
Wow.
So my thing, you know it's politics, But Cardi B was number 49.
Well,
So
you know
it's
how I feel
all-
about Cardi B. So.
But somebody like Rod Digger, Lady Luck, somebody who actually got bars.
Hold up. Can I say something? Sideways. Big up Bahamadia, Philadelphia. ISIS. All the chicks in the Wu-Tang Clan.
Damn, Wu-Tang, that's a staple. Wu-Tang is a
Lady
staple.
Woos. Yes, sir.
But so my thing is like it's all politics. It's all about who's hot right now.
Yeah. 'Cause the label
Until
just want to make that money.
yeah, and the label's always trying to make another version of the hot artist that's out.
Oh, yeah, you can already see that because
Facts.
a lot of them look alike.
Yeah,
Plastic surgery is a
yeah, that
mother-
Megan now trying like Nicki is.
So we ain't got nothing but a whole bunch of strippers behind the mic.
But we gotta take.
That's all I'm saying.
We gotta take.
Fuck that.
We gotta
A
take.
whole bunch of strippers just grabbing mics out here and shit. And they need to be having that. Oh, we were supposed to go to commercial. My
We
fault.
try to, because he getting his hoe, man. We gonna take a commercial break, man. We'll be back with more of the trees. And while we're on a commercial break, you'll be listening to a track called Day by Day.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like a few extra pounds, more clips for you clowns. My sight is morbid, Lord, don't make me bring that hush around. When all I really want is peace, but this grief won't let me live life stressed out like I'm positive. The night is a negative zone. I know some niggas that went in, but they ain't make it back home. But they home. See their minds surrendered and gone, souls beaten and thrown. Reality burned, after's crucifix. Man, go ahead, play the beat, guys.
Man, after party exclusive. Stay tuned.
Yeah. To anybody that ever have a dream about this thing called hip hop. Here we go. Look. Always and forever. Yeah. Who dreams to a GED? Please believe me. To all my niggas. Now I'm on lockdown. Staircase piss, baby. Double dude forever. Y'all niggas know about them project staircases. You know what I mean? Niggas rolling. Hip hop, baby. Look, yo. I used to have hoop dreams, but now it's just mic fiend. My only plan in life is get my hands on some queens. For real, son, suicide be like close and handle less. Think up a plan, yo. Stick up the other man, we get him for his team. And now no longer do we hunger. See, I stand by myself, this makes my mental being stronger. When you see me, kid, give me number, absolute respect. For real, don't clown around and have you cashing in your weekly check. Yo, my style's a bomb, son, I be rougher than sex. My niggas sit back, relax, and watch how these funk master flex. We got them breaker 19s, breaker 19s. This is Mayday, my hooks go like bombs thrown at you by cats.
Astronomical, I be coming through and straight bombing you. Niggas didn't know I keep a llama too. What you wanna do? We can go toe to toe, flow for flow, blow for blow. Gave him water and he still won't grow. Feeble-minded MCs, man, they act like thieves. And if you don't believe me, then you can just ask me. Like in God we trust, my niggas pain and lust. They said crack knew this fiend, her name was Angel
That she was
Dust.
high, she was fly, but in the vein she died.
I helped her out and picked her up and put her back in her stride. Now she don't have to deal with all those evil confrontations where she was lost in the sight, but now she found a revelation.
Feeling like a few extra pounds, more clips for you clowns. My sight is morbid now, don't make me bring that hush around. When all I really want is peace, but the grief won't let me live. Life stressed out like I'm positive. The night is a negative zone. I know some niggas that went in, but they ain't make it back home. But they home, their minds surrendered and gone. Soul beaten and thrown, reality burnt. Office crucifix, respect the high stones, cracking under pressure from rocks. I ain't down in your Jones, but yo, nigga, they wait from the start. These swines niggas shitting deep, man, how they eating your flock. This shit is foul, a block of stress like some crabs in a pot. See niggas singing, niggas screaming, trying to get what you got. I'm on my brink about to pop in this concrete box, ate out your belly.
It's nothing you can tell me, you ain't even got the answer. I'm detrimental. Nigga, I burn through your chest, life is a fucking cancer. Nigga, the choices that you make, son, your life is a mistake. Nigga, I don't feel you when your folk lines don't quake. Y'all niggas is Betty Crocker, for real fam, we on the easy bait. Fresh out the belly, it's nothing that you can tell me. I know flies, that's the flyest, ask your bitch, now can't you smell me? My opposition is spitting, lifting the whole nation. I'm dropping these Jews like Pharaoh, call it a donation. While I'm pacing, walking the land of misery, it's nothing you can do, the sole survivor of the century.
At the trees in the house.
You already know.
After party exclusive.
Carl Koshak.
Serious fool.
The trees.
Drop that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
DMV stand up, real hip hop.
You already know.
Carl Koshak, S. Food the Trees.
The whole Diamond District.
Yes, sir.
Stand up.
Fool, y'all, hit 'em.
Drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas homie, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas homie, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes the weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas homie, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas homie, we ain't gon' stop. Pistols bursting out, body dropping, hitting the floor now. Next thing you know, them feds kicking your door down. Shit be crazy, then you know how it goes now. Hold it dirty on the waist to come to a showdown. But if you want it, you can catch a shot to your face, boy. We just from the hood that niggas known to erase, boy. Shit done really done changed. No, this ain't no game. Now I'm in the streets every day, man. This shit just really looks strange. Look, I just wanna get my life right. But they don't wanna see a nigga shine like a light bright. I just wanna get my life right. But they don't wanna see a nigga shine like a light bright. Drop goes the easel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Check it out. As long as my niggas hungry, we ain't gon' stop. I said,
12 gauge nickel plated Desert Eagle 22s, ripping through your flaps, slip your soul up out your shoes. Front page broadcast, now you on the news. Family morning, baby moms crying out them fucking blues. They'll kill you in these streets about that life, watch what you choose. It's that blood you ooze if you ain't handy with them tools. Keep your ass up in the school with them white boy rules, because the street knowledge ain't for college. Cop a clue, now we've been decimated, most of us segregated. The housing project experiments, niggas dressing small, feeling it, smoking gum and feeling it. The popo in the streets, putting niggas under sheets. Now how the fuck y'all niggas militant?
drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas homie, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas homie, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas homie, we ain't gon' stop. I said, drop goes that weasel when that thing go pop. Just as long as my niggas homie, we ain't gon' stop. Nah,
DMV,
nah.
what? The DMV, what?
DMV, shout out DMV.
Yes, sir.
DC forever.
Yes, sir.
The trees, always growing.
Carl Koshak, S. Food. Check us out, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, everywhere.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stay up, wake up.
Know why?
When that thing go, when that thing go, when that thing go, when that thing go, pop.
Yeah.
What up?
I don't need a key to start. You can quit acting hard. Yeah, making something out of nothing. Remember I was struggling. I remember. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. Making something out of nothing. Yeah. Remember I was struggling.
Man, y'all just saw the exclusive with the trees. So if y'all want more content, because you know that's the songs from them we've been playing all commercial breaks, each commercial break. So I'm gonna go to y'all, let them know where they can find y'all. Also, before we even get there, man,
This right here.
can you zoom in on this?
I guess I gotta go to the back.
That's that art. That's that art.
Art right.
That's that art.
For y'all that don't know, I'm Carl Koshak. Real name is Patrick Smith. I'm a visual artist. I paint portraits of people. Went to Duke Ellington School of the Arts, stand up.
Facts.
Shout out to that.
Facts.
Shout out to
Duke.
that
Shout
for
out
real.
Duke.
You know.
I'm a visual artist here in Washington, D.C., outside of being an MC, music producer, poet. I paint from the soul the same way I write from the soul. You can find my artwork on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter.
Shout out your screen name so they can find you.
My screen name, portrait artist Patrick Smith on Instagram. And if you go to Facebook, visual artist Patrick Smith, my artwork will pop up. Poof, like magic.
Facts.
Okay, now if people want to follow your music, where can they find y'all
Man, all they gotta do
separate and collectively?
They can go to SoundCloud to pull up some of our music as
Like
well.
I just did.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true.
Told
You
you,
just
I'm
did
in the building as soon as I get in the truck.
Yeah, we on that. Where else we floating now? Where we at? Where else we floating out there? Where else
man, beatstars.com.
Okay.
What's that? SoundClick.
Okay.
Man, just once you pull our name up, we everywhere.
All right,
We in the
so
creases, in the
We
creases.
everywhere, man. There's no specific thing. Just we basically everywhere.
so are y'all leasing and selling beats, or y'all just
Man,
selling beats?
Leasing beats, selling beats.
Getting them off, man.
For you guys that can't rhyme, we do ghost right.
I need a comeback track.
We do ghost right.
I'll be.
All right, so if
can
y'all see
make that
me in the booth,
I
y'all
need
know what time it
come
is.
after a couple of people from DC. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
No serious shit though.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man.
It's been a minute.
Yes, sir.
Resurrected dead with these pens, man.
I feel like we need a part 2 to this interview. This hour wasn't long enough.
Nah, it wasn't.
We need a
So,
part 2.
Man, hey, look, if
You
y'all
want-
want us to come back,
Man, we
come
definitely,
back.
definitely.
Back.
This
you want to go ahead and run
homeboy,
it back next?
Talk, man.
I was
like
gonna say, so
home.
my thing is we only have 4 shows left for the season.
Hey, man, all you got to do is let us know, man.
Man, this feel like home right
So what's good for next Sunday?
Rain, sleet, or snow.
What's
even if
good for
Jesus
next
come
Sunday?
back.
The same thing, same time.
Same bad time, same
Oh,
bad
okay.
channel.
Oh, so
Let
we
me
got
just
a
make sure I
part
change
2.
my shirt and my
We be
drawers.
definitely be back.
Let's get it.
We definitely be back.
Let's get it.
We black like Batman with them straps.
All right.
Y'all don't know about that. Y'all got to go back and check out the old Batman comic books. When Batman used to carry a gun on his side armor, but
Damn. Man, we felt like I was young.
that's the type of stuff you got to throw in your lyrics.
Well, man, like I said, thank y'all for coming out so much. And then we'll be back for part 2 because I feel like we run out of time too fast. So next week, the Trees will be back for part 2
For sure.
of
for
the
sure.
interview.
Big up.
And of course, you can find me, Songwriter DC, on Instagram. Also follow the show, hit the like button, hit the share button. Follow us on YouTube, all under After Party Uncensored. What can they find? Yo.
You already know Dub Entertainment LLC. Google me. That's what I do. Because you can do that.
As shit.
Check mark.
Oh, he got a check mark now. He's official now. He got a blue check mark. So he official. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting amongst stars in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Like Nike check time.
Yeah, man. All you had to do is tell him my profile fly in the hands on your Jesus piece. Think about it.
See, bars all day.
Also, make sure y'all check out this episode and previous episodes on Apple Podcast and also on SoundCloud. Until next Sunday, this wraps up show number 46 of the After Party Uncensored.
Censored.
Yeah.